Am I the eye-hole for leaving my husband after discovering his betrayal? Daniel and I had been high school sweethearts, our love story the envy of our friends. We married young, believing our bond was unbreakable. Our daughter Lily was the culmination of our dreams, her laughter filling our days with boundless joy. Rose followed, completing our family with her infectious giggles and curious eyes. It was a crisp autumn evening when reality shattered my illusions. I had returned home early, intending to surprise Daniel with Lily's latest artwork. Instead, I found him huddled over his laptop, his expression pensive as he typed feverishly. He jumped at the sound of my footsteps, guilt flashing across his face like a bolt of lightning. "Daniel, what's going on?" My voice trembled, the air thick with unspoken accusations. He hesitated, his gaze flickering between me and the screen. "It's nothing, Ella. Just work stuff." But I knew better. The truth hung heavy in the silence that followed, a truth I wasn't prepared to face. Without another word, I retreated to our bedroom, the weight of betrayal settling like a stone in my chest. Days turned into weeks as I grappled with my newfound reality. Daniel's evasiveness only fueled my suspicions, leaving me torn between confronting him and clinging to the fragments of our shattered life. One evening, unable to bear the uncertainty any longer, I confronted him in the kitchen, the stark fluorescent lights casting long shadows across his face. "Daniel, we need to talk." My voice was steady, masking the turmoil within. He sighed, his shoulders slumping in resignation. He faltered, his gaze dropping to the floor. "Are you having an affair?" The words hung between us, heavy with accusation. Daniel met my gaze, his eyes filled with a mixture of guilt and remorse. "Yes," he admitted softly, his voice barely audible above the hum of the refrigerator. The confession shattered what little remained of my composure. Anger, hurt, and betrayal surged through me in equal measure. How could he have betrayed our love, our family? "Who is she?" My voice wavered, the pain threatening to engulf me. Daniel hesitated, his silence a damning admission. "Her name is Claudia," he finally admitted, his voice thick with shame. "It started as a friendship, but what?" I demanded, my voice rising despite my efforts to remain composed. He shook his head, unable to meet my gaze. "I don't know, Ella. I don't know how it happened." In the days that followed, I wrestled with my emotions, torn between fury and heartbreak. Claudia's name echoed in my mind like a refrain, a reminder of everything I had lost. Our home became a battleground of bitter arguments and tearful accusations, each word driving a deeper wedge between us. Lily and Rose, oblivious to the turmoil consuming their parents, clung to me with innocent devotion. Their laughter became my lifeline, a beacon of hope amid the darkness threatening to consume me. One afternoon, as I watched Lily twirl in her ballet class, a sense of determination settled within me. I couldn't continue living in limbo, waiting for Daniel to choose between us and his mistress. With trembling hands, I began packing a suitcase, the weight of my decision heavy but resolute. Leaving Daniel was both the hardest and easiest decision I had ever made. I sought refuge with my best friend Mia, her unwavering support a source of solace in my darkest hour. Together, we navigated the complexities of separation, legal proceedings, and the emotional toll of rebuilding a shattered life. Daniel's attempts at reconciliation were met with icy resolve on my part. I couldn't forgive his betrayal, nor could I forget the pain he had inflicted upon our family. Lily and Rose deserved a stable, loving environment, free from the specter of infidelity. Months passed, and with Mia's encouragement, I found solace in my art. Painting became my sanctuary, each brushstroke a testament to my resilience and newfound independence. My work began to garner attention, exhibitions and accolades breathing new life into my fractured spirit. Years passed, and the ache of Daniel's betrayal gradually faded into a bittersweet memory. Lily and Rose blossomed into vibrant young girls, their laughter echoing through the halls of our cozy apartment. Mia remained a constant presence in our lives, her bond with the girls akin to that of a second mother. One crisp autumn afternoon, as I prepared dinner in our sunlit kitchen, a knock echoed through the quiet solitude of our home. Lily and Rose raced to answer it, their giggles reverberating down the hallway. "Mommy, someone's here." Lily's excitement was palpable, her eyes wide with curiosity. I approached the door cautiously, my heart pounding with apprehension. As I turned the handle, my breath caught in my throat. Daniel stood on the threshold, his expression a mix of apprehension and longing. "Ella," he whispered softly, his voice barely audible above the din of the city outside. I stared at him, the years of heartache and betrayal flashing before my eyes. Anger surged within me, threatening to engulf the fragile peace I had fought so hard to cultivate. "What are you doing here, Daniel?" My voice was icy, the pain of his betrayal still raw despite the passage of time. He swallowed, his hands trembling at his sides. "I've thought about you every day, Ella." Lily and Rose, he hesitated, tears glistening in his eyes. "They're growing up so fast. I miss them." I shook my head, unwilling to entertain the memories his presence evoked. "You made your choice, Daniel," I said softly, my voice cracking with emotion. "You chose her." He flinched, the weight of my words hanging between us like an unspoken accusation. "I know," he whispered hoarsely. "But I never stopped loving you." I closed my eyes, the ache in my chest threatening to overwhelm me. "Love isn't enough, Daniel," I murmured, the truth of my words a painful reminder of everything we had lost. Days turned into weeks as Daniel persisted in his attempts to mend what he had broken. He attended counseling sessions, his determination to change evident in every word and gesture. Slowly, hesitantly, I allowed him back into our lives, setting boundaries and expectations with cautious optimism. Our journey towards reconciliation was fraught with challenges and setbacks, but through it all, Lily and Rose remained our guiding light. Their laughter filled our home with warmth and joy, reminding us of the innocence and resilience of childhood. One evening, as we gathered around the dinner table, Lily spoke up, her voice filled with childish curiosity. "Mommy, why did Daddy leave?" Daniel's breath caught in his throat, his gaze meeting mine with unspoken regret. I hesitated, searching for the right words to explain the complexities of adult relationships to our daughters. Daddy made a mistake, sweetheart, I began gently, my heart heavy with the weight of my words. But we're working through it together. Lily nodded solemnly, her eyes reflecting the depth of her understanding. Okay, Mommy, she whispered softly, her small hand reaching out to grasp mine. As the years passed, Daniel's commitment to our family grew stronger. He became a constant presence in Lily and Rose's lives, attending school plays, soccer games, and parent-teacher conferences with unwavering dedication. My art flourished, fueled by the healing power of forgiveness and the support of Mia and our growing circle of friends. Exhibitions and commissions became a regular occurrence, each piece a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Claudia and Vanessa remained distant figures in our lives, their attempts at reconciliation met with polite but firm boundaries. We had learned to prioritize our family's well-being above all else, shielding Lily and Rose from negativity and toxicity. Years later, as Lily and Rose grew into confident, compassionate young women, they often asked me about the challenges we had faced as a family. We faced challenges, yes, I would say, my voice steady with conviction. But we never gave up. We chose love every single day. Daniel would join us, his arms wrapped around me and our daughters, his gaze filled with pride and love. And we always will. The years had softened the sharp edges of pain and betrayal, leaving behind a tapestry of memories intricately woven with threads of forgiveness and resilience. As I sat in my studio, brushes in hand, I reflected on the journey that had brought us to this moment of peace and contentment. Lily and Rose had grown into remarkable young women, their laughter and boundless energy a constant source of joy in our lives. They had inherited my passion for art, each pursuing their own creative paths with determination and enthusiasm. Daniel had become their steadfast champion, supporting their dreams with unwavering encouragement and love. Our home had evolved into a sanctuary of warmth and love, its walls adorned with paintings that bore witness to our journey. Mia remained a cherished confidant, her wisdom and empathy a guiding light in moments of doubt and reflection. As I dipped my brush into vibrant hues, I allowed my thoughts to wander back to that fateful autumn evening when my world had been shattered by Daniel's betrayal. The pain had been searing, the sense of loss overwhelming. But in the depths of despair, I had found the strength to rebuild, not just for myself, but for Lily and Rose. Daniel's journey towards redemption had been fraught with challenges and setbacks, but his commitment to our family never wavered. He had sought counseling, confronting the demons that had driven him into the arms of Claudia. Together, we had navigated the treacherous waters of trust and forgiveness, emerging stronger and more resilient. Our reconciliation had not been without its doubts and uncertainties. There were moments when the scars of betrayal threatened to reopen, when old insecurities resurfaced like ghosts from the past. But each time, Daniel had reassured me with his unwavering love and dedication, his actions speaking louder than words. Occasionally, echoes of the past would resurface in unexpected ways. A chance encounter with Claudia at a social event, her awkward attempts at small talk tinged with guilt and remorse. Vanessa's occasional emails, seeking reconciliation, but met with polite but firm boundaries. The wounds of betrayal had healed, but their shadows lingered on the periphery of our lives. Through it all, Lily and Rose remained our anchors, their resilience and compassion a testament to the love that had sustained us through the darkest of times. They had grown into compassionate, independent young women, their dreams as vast and boundless as the horizon stretching before them. As I painted, the canvas before me filled with vibrant colors and intricate brushstrokes, I allowed myself to envision the future that lay ahead. Daniel stood by my side, his presence a steady reassurance of the love and commitment that had carried us through the storm. We've come a long way, he would say, his voice soft with gratitude and awe. I'm grateful for every moment, every challenge we've faced together. I would smile, my heart overflowing with love and contentment. Me too, I would reply, my voice echoing with the certainty of a promise fulfilled. Together, we had weathered the storm, emerging stronger and more resilient than before. Our love story had been tested, but it had endured, a testament to the power of forgiveness, resilience, and the unwavering belief that together, we could overcome anything. Years passed, marked by milestones and memories that enriched our lives with meaning and purpose. Lily pursued a career in graphic design, her creative talent earning accolades and recognition in the competitive world of digital art. Rose found her calling in environmental advocacy, her passion for sustainability shaping policies and practices on a global scale. Daniel and I reveled in the joy of empty nesters, our home filled with laughter and cherished memories. Mia remained a cherished friend, her presence a reminder of the bonds that had sustained us through the trials of life. As I stood in our sunlit kitchen one morning, savoring the aroma of freshly brewed coffee, Daniel wrapped his arms around me, his embrace a silent affirmation of the love that had defined our journey together. I'm proud of us, he murmured, his voice tinged with emotion. I turned to face him, my heart swelling with gratitude and love. Me too, I whispered, my words of vow renewed with each passing day. And as we stood together, hand in hand, facing the sunrise of our future, I knew with unwavering certainty that our love story was not just a dream, it was our reality, forged from the ashes of adversity and strengthened by the power of love.